I never thought that I'd be putting out one of my favourite records on my own record label, but I guess sometimes destiny just grabs you by the hand and takes you places you may not know you want to go. Approximately 4 years ago, I purchased a record off of eBay called My Love Is For You by a group called Super Wings. I hadn't heard anything off of this album, I just saw it on eBay. I liked the cover, it was reasonably priced, it seemed to be in a genre that I'd be interested in, and I bought it. I received the record, I played the record, loved it, and then just put it aside with all the other records that I have without thinking too much of it. A few months later I revisited this record and was blown away. I just fell in love with it. It was a totally unique album in my eyes, and it was like a mixture of African high life, funk, little folk, great earnest songs, and it just totally grabbed me, and I was in awe of this record. So in awe that I decided to reach out to a gentleman who I'd seen on the back of the album called Manfred Best. He was the bassist in the band and seemed to be the leader of this band. So I tracked him down via social media and reached out to him, and I sent him a message just telling him how much I was in love with this record. I thought it was a great album. I congratulated him, and I mentioned I may know some people in the music industry that may be interested in reissuing this record if I pitch it right. He replied and told me something that I'll never forget. He said to me, "Why are you reaching out to me telling me that you're a fan of this record, but yet you're talking about other people putting out this record? I don't understand." And I told him I'm not really in the music industry. I DJ a little bit, I curate music for brands, but I don't have a record label. And he got back to me and said, "Well, I'm dealing with you. I'm not dealing with anybody else. If you want this record to be put out, then you can put it out. We'll figure what needs to be figured out, and you can put it out." And that lit the spark under my feet. It wasn't until I'd read Manfred Best's autobiography that I realised that the Super Wings was a reincarnation of a group called simply The Wings. On a fateful night with Manfred Best at the steering wheel, they were on their way to another town from a gig, and the car slid off the street and crashed. This incident took the lives of The Wings' charismatic lead singer Spud Nathan and their lead guitarist OK Uwakwe. I further learned that a section of the population blamed Manfred Best for this crash. They accused him of deliberately causing this accident due to his rumoured differences with Spud Nathan. He would eventually go court for this claim and will be fighting for his freedom. He was eventually found not guilty and proceeded to form a new group called the Super Wings. This is the album that I have for you, an album steeped in history, an album steeped in controversy, an album of its time, and an album filled with good music.